A story that could reshape the future of Africa, a failed coup attempt in Burkina Faso that didn't just collapse, it triggered the continent's biggest military revolution in modern history. Good evening, I'm Sal Pier for VlogND. April 16, 2025, just before midnight, armed forces advanced on the presidential palace in Ouagadougou. The world watched, expecting another African leader to fall. But by sunrise, everything had changed. The attackers weren't just targeting a man. They unknowingly sparked a movement, one that's shaking the very foundations of military power across Africa. For years, Burkina Faso, a nation rich in gold but starved of weapons, struggled. Its soldiers faced terrorist attacks with rifles borrowed from neighbors, while Western allies like France blocked weapons shipments, offering boots instead of bullets. Shout out to our dear subscribers. To our non-subscribing friends and first-time viewers, your support is as valuable. If you can take a second to hit the subscribe button, that will be fantastic. Imagine fighting extremists with no ammunition, no arms, while your so-called allies watched. This wasn't just Burkina Faso's tragedy. Across the continent, nations from Mozambique to Nigeria faced the same impossible choice: beg for foreign help or stand vulnerable but proud. The failed coup, led by rogue commanders with suspected backing from foreign interests in Abidjan and even ties to Traoré's predecessor, was meant to topple the government. But thanks to swift intelligence work, the plot collapsed. 3 days later, Captain Ibrahim Traoré stood before thousands and declared words now etched into African history: "A nation that forges its own steel will never kneel for bullets." Traoré didn't just crush a rebellion. He accelerated a bold plan: the creation of Africa's newest military-industrial complex. By redirecting 30% of gold revenues, Burkina Faso is now building its own weapons, drones, and ammunition. No longer dependent. No longer begging. Factories are rising. Jobs are booming. Response times to terrorist attacks have plummeted from 72 hours to just 18. Burkina Faso's revolution is inspiring neighbors across the Sahel, defying threats from ECOWAS and unsettling Western powers, who now warn of a dangerous precedent, not because of violence, but because of sovereignty. Mining companies have been given a clear ultimatum: buy local or lose your licenses. Gold profits that once funded foreign militaries now build Africa's own defenses. The impact? For the first time, when terrorists struck, soldiers arrived fully armed, no foreign permission slips needed, and a new generation of African engineers, once destined for unemployment or exile, now forged the tools of their own protection. The stakes are enormous. Africa spends $20 billion a year importing arms. If just a fraction of that was invested locally, 40 more Burkina Faso-style hubs could rise, ending centuries of dependency. Traoré's words echo across the continent: "They do not fear our guns. They fear that we build them ourselves." The real threat isn't the weapons. It's African independence. Today, Burkina Faso stands at a crossroads, and so does all of Africa. Will the continent continue the cycle of dependency or forge its own path to true sovereignty? For Vlogged, I'm Sal Pier. Stay curious. Stay informed. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share our videos. We appreciate your support so much.